Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Natique in Elk Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com coming to you live on a fun and fabulous Tuesday. Susan and I have been having fun already this morning, giggling, we like our job.
It's very colorful behind you. My eyes keep bouncing everywhere.
Oh.
Sweater to the shawl to the other shawl
that
to the sweater.
That shawl got Jan's attention on Saturday. She may have that yarn now. Good morning. So I have to update everyone because I know some of you were actually here for the rescuing of the baby bird.
Oh, yes.
The baby birds have flown away. There's no nest anymore. It's empty up there.
I saw one of them there on Sunday. But
yeah, so they're gone. They went home. They went to make new homes.
Bye-bye, birdies.
So Mama has empty nest syndrome and has also left.
Yeah.
So we successfully saved the baby bird.
Woohoo.
I was so excited this morning to get, I have to stand really far back from where the post is because it's way up here and then go like this.
It's really hard to see.
And I'm like, okay, there's nobody up there. It's flat. You just have to look for little shadow bumps and there's no bumps. So the birds are gone. They flew the coop.
Rainbow colored shawl or poncho. The one which...
That one? That's a shawl.
I mean, they're all shawls except for the sweater. So
that one is also a shawl. Hopefully that answers the question correctly. Oh, Beverly said hello on Taco Tuesday. Are you planning on having tacos today, Beverly? Now that you've mentioned that, now I want tacos. Thank you.
Well, you know what's for dinner.
Right? Okay, so we have... Wait, no, it is a shawl, Lisa.
Yeah, it's a shawl. I always want to make them into cowboy cows as I'm knitting them, but I haven't decided on
poncho.
a number.
I don't know how you'd make that into a poncho because it's a crescent shawl.
We could take the yarn and find you a poncho pattern.
There is a poncho pattern that is all eyelets. I was going to do it at one point, got distracted, never did it. We'll have to try to remember the name. Let me write down eyelet poncho.
Beverly made tacos for lunch, so.
Oh, nice.
She's in Wisconsin, I believe.
I'm writing Redhead Lisa, so that I remember who I wrote this down for. So I will try to find that later. It's in my Ravelry stuff somewhere.
Doesn't the campside gal have a poncho? She has a swan shawl, but I don't
she does have a poncho, but it's a different style.
Yeah.
And I know what she's thinking of, so.
Okay.
We'll figure something out for you, Lisa.
Lisa, just get the yarn. We'll find you something for
That's watercolor sock. That one was 1 cone, but for a poncho, you probably need 3. I'm going to say 3.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about our awesome grand prize that we are 2/3 of the way through the month already.
How?
I don't know.
It took forever, but June is going fast.
May did kind of take forever for some reason. I don't know why.
I've heard that from lots of people.
So we have a fun and fabulous grand prize that includes 3 skeins of the beautiful summer tweed dégradé. Look at this gorgeous color. This is color 101. You'll get 3 skeins, which is a little over 600 yards. So easily enough for lots of projects. We have 3 patterns that we've included. The Tablon Cowl, which is a really fun, seed stitch version of Fisherman's Rib. Then we have the Superposition Top, which is ridiculously easy stockinette, nothing hard. It's 3 panels and seam them together. So it's actually a great project to learn to do seaming. And then, last but not least, we have the Sunset in the Desert Cowl, which is a triangle version of basket weave. It has this really cool, triangular stair-step pattern to it that pairs really beautifully with a self-striping yarn. So you'll have lots of choices for what to make with your beautiful yarn. And then the yarn is, of course, in this gorgeous sparkly leopard print project bag that includes a Natique exclusive stitch marker that is the World of Imagination marker. This marker is only available with the bag and fits up to a size 11 or 13 needle. Can't remember offhand at the moment.
A big size. Bigger than Susan needle size. How about that?
A chunky yarn-friendly size. And then last but not least, well, except for what I do with the sticker.
It's on the socks.
Because not last but not least.
No.
I knew I was missing something. Okay, I'm losing my mind. That's what I'm missing. We have the fun rainbow sheep of the family socks. One of our Natique Peep stickers in that gorgeous glitter.
I love those stickers.
Hey, look, I have mine on my cup.
Ooh, new cup. How fun.
Oh, this one's coming off.
That's cute.
I didn't get him stuck down well enough. My little rainbow cat. And then we have the class supplies tin with all your essentials. You get a tape measure, folding scissors, a set of locking stitch markers in a rainbow, the iridescent rainbow markers in both large and small sizes, and the elusive tapestry needle.
Very elusive.
Right, like they're always missing. Always.
A while ago, I probably had like 6 or 8 in the little container by my chair. I only have 2.
Yeah, I'm like, I would say a dozen of them.
Yeah. I can't blame my child anymore because I legitimately gave them their own from my stash, but I still had, you lose them, you find them, you lose them, you find them, you buy them.
You buy more.
Yeah.
That's why you need a class supply tin for like every project
bag.
bag, because then you're more likely to not be missing them by taking one from something else. So that grand prize is for the entire month of June. Every purchase you make qualifies you for entries, so it can be purchases made here in person, of course, purchases made on the website, natiqueyarns.com, and even over the phone with us. And then on, I think it's a Saturday, July 1st, we will draw to see who the lucky winner is. Well, that's going to be a fun way to kick off our 3-day weekend.
It is.
Give away and then go away. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to relax.
I know, right?
Downtime.
Trying to figure out how to go camping with my sister, but 1, I'm sure everything is reserved, and 2, she doesn't have Monday off, so it's not going to work.
Who has a big enough property that we can just pretend we're camping in their backyard? Like, people who have like ranches, it's like, just go park the RV in the field. It'll be like camping. And then when you're like, oh, forget it, I can't do this anymore, you can go in the house with the air conditioner.
Right? No, it has to be at least 2,000 feet, so we can. 3,000 would be better. We usually camp at 5,000.
Oh,
so
elevation.
It's cool in July, yeah.
Like,
I got to answer Lisa's question before I forget. Lisa, the shawl in question is not Cumulus, though you could use Cumulus on a different pattern. That one is fingering weight watercolor sock.
I feel like the campsite poncho you could use it on. Look it up. It's a different shape than what you've been working on for ponchos lately, but maybe you'll like that one too, because I believe that one is worsted weight, so that should pair with
I think hers
Cumulus.
Is worsted. Might be. I think it is worsted. You did that sweater. That was worsted, right?
Yeah. So I'm assuming, I know, bad word, that all of the campsite projects are worsted, but I could be wrong, so please confirm before buying yarn for it. Okay, then for the daily prize, we have Danielle's super fun cowl pattern Glacier. It's very easy. You've got seed stitch at the edges, a mesh lace pattern, and then stripes of stockinette to break it up. So you'll get in a pooling or a variegated yarn like this one, you will get the color sequence broken up differently between the lace and the stockinette sections. This is Alexandra's Sun River. This is one she donated us while she was here last time. It is a fingering weight, and there is plenty of yarn to make any of the 3 sizes on this one. And how you get entered into the daily drawing is by interacting with the video like you guys are already doing. So if you, where's my mouse? There it is. If you react to the video with any of these, then you get 1 entry per reaction.
There it goes.
Look, now I'm getting myself in trouble. Yeah, they definitely changed the rules about a week ago because we used to be able to do that for days and not get in trouble. I get in trouble for that on Instagram on people's stories that I'm like,
Oh.
oh, yay, I'm so excited for you. And then, nope, you're in trouble. So careful how fast you click, apparently. So you'll get 1 entry per reaction until it kicks you out. And then you'll get 5 entries per comment. You can use one of the pre-generated ones or type your own. Oops, whichever. And then if you share the video with this handy dandy arrow that's actually here for once, to your stories, to your friends, you can send it in Messenger, wherever you share to. Just come back to that day's video and comment shared to and where. And then you'll get 11 entries per share. So today's entries are going to go into tomorrow's drawing. Your entries today came from Saturday's video. So any interactions all through the weekend got in there. So we'll come over here to our handy dandy comment picker and find out who our lucky winner is.
Stacy Ting, congratulations. We know you are local, so next time you come in the boutique, let us know you have a prize and we'll get it from the cabinet for you. If you can't make it in, next time you make a purchase, let us know in the notes and we will include it in your pretty pink package. And for the hot weather that's coming, we got some nice, soon-to-be cold slushy mixes.
Slushies and hot go together amazing.
Mm-hmm. But I have some cold right now.
As soon as Mr. Lemos shows up to work on the air conditioner, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to grab my fan. Oh, look, here's, if you guys can't wait to win the prize, you can get your very own markers. There's the large and the small.
It's like, even if you can wait to win the prize, the reality is you need more of them than is in that box because,
Right.
as several of you commented, the couch eats them.
My chair eats them. There are 16 of them here. And there are, what, 6 or 8 in the prize package. We'll call you back.
Please leave a message.
Yes, Glenna, the air is still out. He's supposed to come today.
Yeah, we had hoped that he would get like a cancellation on Saturday or something and be able to come on Saturday, but that did not work out. So our appointment is for, I don't know what time today. A air conditioning tech will magically walk through the front door, and that's what time. I'm sure it's a window. I'm sure they probably texted Danielle something. I don't care as long as it's before 5 o'clock, which it usually is, because they also want to go home.
Yeah.
So, not a problem. So, we've got my big fan. It works really well for air circulation, and I think it's only supposed to be 81 today, so it shouldn't get hot in here. It should just get moderately annoying, like, you know, that I really wish the air conditioning worked. Maybe we'll crack the door like when we first open, let some fresh air in.
And if the camera wiggles, it's kind of because I'm
She's
kind of fanning myself. I forgot to grab my fan.
She's her own fan right now.
Yay.
I'm accumulating pens. Okay, so I'm going to start with this item.
Yes, I love this one.
I know, like, some of you have come in and seen them, so you're like, yes, please. So we've sold a lot of them already. Inch, inch, inch. These new project bags were a hit before you guys even knew they existed. This one is a zipper bag. And it's big. I mean, like, you could fit a sweater project in here easy. They're screen printed. This one, of course, has this gorgeous sheep on it called Pearl. It even says Pearl on the back. And it tells you, like, where the sheep picture came from, which is, like, that's cool. Like, you don't even, you know, it's not an anonymous sheep. It's not just a random clip art off of Google. So, nice big square bottom, not yet.
Okay, yeah, I'll show you the square bottom there while she gets the link, because we do not have very many of these.
All right, yes, we are trying to bring in project bags for you guys. It's a little bit of a comedy of errors, like trying to get connected with people. There's just not the availability of project bags that there used to be.
Claudia, we'd love to have Dolores on the bag. We haven't worked out all the kinks.
Yeah, I bet we could do some sort of custom one at some point. Like we were talking about doing like the version of like the La Bien Ami one. So far I have a moderately decent AI generated artwork that I need to like modify because it made the eyeballs of the sheep hot pink. And I'm like, no, that's like radioactive sheep.
That's on the side of evil.
Yeah, that's creepy sheep. So I'll have to like trace over that and make them black because that's a hard no for me of glowing eyed sheep.
Unless they're jewels we could, stick on the bag.
Oh no. I like sparkly, but I still don't think I want sparkly eyeball sheep either.
Yeah.
But look how cute he is. And he'll hold a whole sweater project.
I need to put my sweater that I'm not knitting in there.
And look at this like heavy duty metal zipper, like nice and sturdy. Yeah, see, no one wants pink eye.
Oh, when you put it that way, no, thank you.
I didn't even think of it till Glenna typed her message, and then I'm like, oh yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah, no.
It's a problem on multiple levels. So we have the adorable sheep zipper bag. Then we have some small totes. These are all under the same link because I searched the brand, not the individual product page to make it easy for you guys. So there's 2 right at the very top to click from.
He's so cute.
This is the llama, whose name is Paige, and lives on a farm in Long Island.
So cute.
And again, gusseted square bottoms, so it's nice and roomy. Definitely another one that you could fit a sweater project in, or multiple small projects and your accessories. So we have the adorable llama. So we have Pearl and Paige so far. And this one doesn't say where he lives, but we have the fabulous horse for our horse peeps.
Horsey, where's the mini winnie? He needs a baby. I call those mini winnies.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't know that term. What are you talking about? So we have the horse small tote, same size as the llama. I just don't happen to have this one stuffed with fluff. This pretty pony. I'm going to run out of room.
Yep.
Because I got one more that's a medium tote that is perfect for the month of June. It is rainbow. It is also perfect if you just happen to be a crazy rainbow lady like me.
Pretty pony, pretty rainbow.
And they're, the strap handles on this one are like shoulder length, so you could easily also make it like I need to run in the grocery store for 3 things bag.
Yeah.
The 3 things and then come out with 7 because they had something on sale bag.
And they'll still fit.
Yep. Unless it's toilet paper.
Yeah, that might be difficult. You can fit a gallon of milk in it, which is usually when I end up... Oh, I forgot the milk.
And it's sturdy enough to hold that because it's thick canvas, heavy woven handles. Like, it can take heavy stuff. So those are the new project bags that we have for you guys. So I'm going to switch out my pinned link because, of course, we have yarn for you. Do we ever not have yarn for you?
We always have yarn.
I'm trying to think, like, have we ever done a video where we didn't talk about any yarn?
There's been a couple when we didn't feature yarn, we would still talk about it.
Yeah, so I think it's physically impossible for us to go a whole hour without talking about yarn.
Pretty much.
It's maybe why our families think we're weird.
Yarn is everything.
Oh, thank you, Claudia. I'm not really a fashionista. I just kind of luck out that I managed to pull it off. I managed to know that yellow goes with yellow, so I got that part down. Okay, so if you love Cumulus, speaking of Cumulus, Lisa, but like to knit bulky projects, then Nimbus Paints is your new best friend. It has gorgeous dégradé ombre colors. And it gets, let me see, it is 164 yards per ball. It is the same fiber content as Cumulus, 96% Mako cotton and 4% nylon, which gives it structure and elasticity, something that cotton yarns don't normally have. So this one can even be garments and hold its shape. It gets an average gauge of 12 to 15 stitches on size 9 to 11 needles. So that tells you it is quick projects. This first color is color 605, Palpero Dawn. I'm sure I butchered that. It's probably supposed to be like a roll the R's kind of word, and I'm like, nope, my tongue doesn't do that. I can't roll my R's and I can't cross my I's. That was a weird segue.
I'm like, she really can't, folks. I watched.
Yeah, I showed her one day. She's like, oh, yeah, no, you really can't. I'm like, no, I'm trying, though. It just, they won't go.
Can you curl your tongue?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to check. I'm like, nobody's asked me that in so long. I'm like, I had to actually check.
I know 2 people who can't, so.
Okay, so this is color 605 with the beautiful lavenders. You can see some red starting to peek out. I'm going to pull the ball band out of the way because then I can kind of show you there's some sunset reds and oranges and marigold. So this one's like a sunset or sunrise of the purple, orange, red, gold combo. At 164 yards, there are lots of like one skein wonder projects. Oh, Claudia can't either. All right, let me pop some links in here real quick because I have lots of good stuff for you guys this morning. I really, like, this needs to be Karen's next project right here. I know, sorry, Karen, we volunteer you like a new project every day.
That's cute.
But Jill Wolcott did this really cute Naples collar and cowl that it's like you'll do a yarn over and then continue for several rows and then drop that yarn over so you get these little bubbles. And they'll only run as far as the yarn over. And it's got that same like split design like that other cowl that she did out of the super bulky.
Yeah.
But I really like this one where it looks like they did 2 colors. So they did like, or it could be a yarn like the Nimbus Paints because it looks like it changes from gray to blue.
That's really pretty.
So you could easily do this one with one skein. And obviously, because this one has a whole range, must have a whole range of sizes, you're going to be on like size 9 needles for this one. No knitting with ones.
That's a crazy combination of needles.
Yeah, I think she must have sizes. Because some of these definitely look like they're done with thinner yarn too.
Yeah.
But that one is a one skein project. Then we have this gorgeous shawl by Caitlin French. I always love her photo shoots. She always looks like she has the best time. I mean, I think she's in front of like an alley or something because that looks like no parking or something like that. But just this beautiful all over lace shawl. I like that it's nice and big, but it's also small enough to be worn more like a cowl. This one is 1 to 2 skeins, and it's a free pattern.
Nice.
More money for yarn. And size 11 needles, so you know that one is going to be fast, fast, fast.
You come with me, skein.
Right? Like, it has purple in it, so of course you're stealing that one.
And we have to make room for the other pretties.
Then we have color 602 Atlantis Sunstorm. This one you can see has lots of sunshine, sunflower yellow. And then it has hiding in there some kind of soft coral, some rose pink, some lavender. This one I can actually show you all knit up to see all the beautiful colors. This is our pattern Doth Cowl, D-A-T-H. This was the medium size, one skein. We basically went till we ran out of yarn so that you could see all of the beautiful colors. So here's that rose pink, the yellows, the lavender, and it's a one skein wonder.
Can't beat that.
So that is 602 Atlantis Sunstorm. I really love, if you've never used Cumulus or Nimbus, you don't know what you're missing. It is the softest cotton. Like, if you're one of those people that is like, I don't knit with cotton or crochet with cotton because it's gross, you need to trust me and try it because you will change your mind. Not all cotton is washcloth cotton.
I can use this cotton, and I generally am one of those. Oh, I don't want to knit with cotton, but this one, I'm like, yes, please. I'll take some more.
And you guys don't know them. A couple of you have met her kid, but her crocheter, as you know, they picked crochet just to spite their mom because their mom's a knitter. Not that she doesn't like crocheters, but just that was a teenage rebellion thing, which is the most hilarious rebellion ever. They love this yarn and they're so picky. Like,
very.
I think they went through 90% of the store, and you guys know how much we like our soft yarn, and said, no, it's icky. Like, what? Their term was staticky. I'm like, what?
We did determine putting lotion on the hands makes the yarn softer.
Yeah, it's like the yarn's not soft. Your hands are dry.
Yeah, but Cumulus is one of their favorites. They were working with it last night, in fact, doing a crochet teddy bear out of Cumulus.
Yeah, so the pickiest person I know for yarn says Cumulus and Nimbus are a yes. So if that doesn't tell you, just try it. I give up. I got nothing. I got nothing. Soft. If the picky teenager likes it, you guys know it's good.
Close up while Anna gets some more links going. In case you missed the name, there you go. One skein wonder.
Okay, so if you have little people to make stuff for, this one can be done with or without a hood. So if you're doing a cotton one, I probably wouldn't do a hood because this is more of like a keep the air conditioning off the baby level sweater. But it's ridiculously simple and cute. This is the perfect kind of project for learning to knit a sweater because you don't have to gauge it. It'll come out whatever size it comes out and it will fit a baby. I always just recommend don't knit the newborn size because you also never know if they're going to be born a big baby and you don't know if your gauge is off. So just do I would do at least the middle one because they can always grow into it, but they don't shrink. This one makes me think it's from 1873 because of the name, right. But it's not. It's just that I think it's their pattern number. But this one would, let's see if they break it down, only take probably, I think Encore Chunky is 110 yards of skein, so you'd still only need 2 to 3 balls to make this one.
Nice.
Or this gorgeous crescent shawl. This is for people who like really fast projects because it's a crescent shawl, it's garter stitch, and then you have a double wrap row, and then you drop the wraps on the extra row. So you get that inch of fabric out of 2 rows of work. So it's going to build up really quick. It can be bunched up more around your shoulders. It can be cowboy cowled. This one almost looks like the color I just showed of the Nimbus. Almost. Very similar yarn. So you can see it'll be gorgeous in an ombre yarn too. And this one you would need 2 skeins. Fox Wedding. Hopefully maybe they were referring to someone whose last name is Fox because I don't think foxes get married.
No.
Not that wouldn't be adorable. Oh, Beverly said it's all the vitamins that make for bigger babies. I could see that because if you
Yeah.
have more nutrition going into the baby, then they would grow more before they even come out. Kind of makes sense.
Wait till you guys see the pretty she's got next.
Right? I'm trying to set it down quietly because I know my
yes.
stainless steel is probably like grating if it's right next to the speaker. This is 601 Kismet Berries. I don't really know what that means because how do you have Kismet berries? But it is very like berry patch kind of colors.
Because they go together so well.
You've got pretty jade greens, probably. Kind of a teal blue, some like watercolory cobalt because it's a little softer, some violet, some raspberry. I feel like I need to flip this over so we can see more raspberry. Ah, yeah, there we go. Look at all that pink.
Karen says, it's freezing a lot, I hope.
It hasn't been on my computer, so unfortunately, Karen, I believe your internet is betraying you today, and I'm sorry. But this is color 601 Kismet Berries, because it looks like a berry patch. I've got more fun projects that you can do out of this yarn. This next one is one that would hook Susan because it's very similar to one you've done.
Yes, very pretty.
The Carmen cowl. What I like about this one is that instead of just like 2x2 rib, you've got like this, it looks like a slip stitch or something because the little pearl lines look more dramatic.
And it's not twisted.
Yeah, it looks like a slip stitch rib or something. And then garter ridges, and then the rib again. So it just gives it a little more oomph.
Guess I'm going to have to knit that one.
Right? You can sort of see in the garter stitch some little lines. That would be where the increases are to make it fit nicely over your shoulders. But it can also be bunched up to be more of a cowl. So depending on if you're somewhere where you're really cold, you can pull it down over your shoulders, or you can just bunch it up as a cowl. It's very flexible. And this one would take 2 to 3 skeins, depending on which size you are making.
It's good to take in the movie theater.
Oh, yeah, knit a row, purl a row for
No, I mean to
days.
wear.
Oh.
Just to wear.
I think of, where can I bring my knitting?
I bring a small project for knitting, but it'd be good to wear that one.
Then another really cute baby one. This has a little lace detail at the bottom. This is one of Melissa Leitman's patterns, and it's only 1 to 2 skeins for from 3 to 6 to 12 to 18 months. See, don't go smaller than 6 to 12.
Yeah.
They will grow. They will not shrink. Even if you put them in the dryer. That's a joke. Do not put the baby in the dryer. Now, the sweater will shrink. Please don't put the sweater in the dryer either.
Yeah.
Catherine, the cowl was Carmen Cowl, like Carmen Sandiego.
I will post links in the collective when we are done here so you guys can easily find the patterns again.
And that one was 2 to 3 skeins, depending on what size you were making. And don't worry, if you haven't seen a color that you fall in love with yet, I have more colors. I'm just spacing them out because I found so many fun patterns this morning, and I can only link about 2 at a time. So this is color 606, not even going to try Boardwalk. Here. I think it's Greek.
Sagtikos?
Yeah, I'll let you try.
Sagtikos Boardwalk. We're going to go with
606.
sounding it out.
We're just going to go with 606 because it's easier. This one's a little more neutral. You've got leafy olive greens. Then you've got a little taupe, some silver, some pewter. There we go. If I do that, you can kind of see it better.
Okay, this color is perfect for that cowl.
Oh, the Carmen cowl?
Yeah, this is just so subtle. That
Well,
would flow.
you're
really
only going to need 2.
I know, right?
There's some spring green hiding down there. But really pretty, kind of more neutral palette on this one. Very subtle, kind of classic. I always like to flip it over and see if we're missing anything. And yes, I have more fun patterns, so if you fell in love with color already but are like, yeah, I still am missing it on the pattern, don't worry, I got more ideas for you. This one, I love Melanie Berg's patterns. Technically for super bulky, but it's a shawl, so real schmools. This is Decemberist, which is this beautiful big stockinette triangle, almost said cowl, shawl, with this beautiful leaf border on it. And this one, delivery. Okay. You must continue, Shujin.
She's gonna make me talk, you guys. All right, she left me with tiny pictures, but the leaf pattern is very pretty. Hold still, screen. Size 11 needle, 320 yards. I don't remember the yardage on this. There's 164 on here, so you would need, I can't do math, is that 2 or 3? Nice and drapey. 11. Quick, come back, I ran out of things to say.
I was trying to snoop at the box.
I know.
Okay, did you tell them that it's 2 skeins?
I said 2 or 3 because I can't math.
It's 2.
Okay.
2 skeins, size 11 needles. Pretty much an instant gratification shawl, which is not a normal option. Stop that. Computer. Crunching Leaves by Casapinka is this really fun, like, slipped seed stitch colorwork design. Very simple, that you, like, switch the dominant color halfway through.
Is this one new?
I don't think so. Nope, November 2017. Wow. Nope, we've just missed this one. Shocking. Well, it's chunky. You never search in that category.
I know, but I search Casapinka all the time because she always has a sale going on. You got to look at them all.
But, so I think this one would be really fun to do it one of 2 ways. You could either start inside outside of the ball so that you're getting your contrast that way, or you could do 2 different colors.
Both would be very fun.
And you'll get a lot more color change. Just the line between light and dark, basically, but it would be very fun and easy to do. And you'd only need 1 each of your 2 skeins. Or she said 200 yards, but it's adjustable. You could easily do it out of 1 if you're going to do opposite ends. And then I just wouldn't worry about the switching in the middle on that one. Just go.
It would just be this. Yeah, it'll be the size it's going to be, and you're done.
First of all, yes, I did take pictures of the cowl upside down. That's funny. I'm like, there's no upside down.
Yeah, right? I'm like, wait, that doesn't...
I think because of the whole concept of dark at the bottom. Like, the darker side was at the top. But, you know, who cares? It's a cowl.
Yeah.
Rules, schmulls. That's my word for the day. Schmulls. Somebody should figure out how to spell that. The mic has gone quiet. You guys can't hear me?
Wake up, microphone.
It's on. Can you hear me now?
We may have to project again, because it's not picking us up. Shazam, work. A cute head wrap. Was she wearing it on the head? Kathy hears us. I don't know, maybe... Couple that can hear us.
There we go. All right, I went with the option of turn it off and back on again. Ta-da! Why does that work?
Technology. Okay, what you got next?
604 Mendocino at Dusk.
Mendocino?
Mendocino? Mendocino.
Mendocino.
I think Cappuccino, Mendocino.
Mendocino is a town, so I'm going with that.
I like mine because it sounds like a fancy coffee. This one is really pretty, like gray greens and soft lavenders, a little muted
Ooh,
teal.
that's pretty.
Why are there so many stickers stuck to the skinny yarn? Like this one reminds me of like going to like the lavender fields like up by Mount
Yeah.
Shasta. You've got the sky and then the fields of the rose of lavender. So see,
Very
it should be
pretty.
called Shasta at dusk. I could have pronounced that one. Okay, it's still better than how my friend's dad pronounces aluminum.
Oh.
He says aluminum. Like the
Oh.
letters are out of order.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, backwards.
That's the easiest way to spell it. Just throw a bunch of letters in there and
Pretty much.
hope they land right.
Hope they land in the right spot. Well, now autocorrect will fix it for you and probably decide that you were actually talking about alloy steel or something and make a totally different word on you. All right, here's a couple more projects. The sleek slip over, just easy. Ribbing, stockinette. You can see there's some shaping on the shoulder here. So I believe it is, those look like decreases. So I'm going to say it's bottom up. And then pick up and do some ribbing on the sleeve edges, and voila.
Cute.
It'd be super cute in this yarn. You'd look like your own personal sunset.
Nice.
And it's like 3 to 5 skeins for this one. Then we have the Sulina shawl, which is like playing with texture. Like you have different sections. You can really see it on this picture. You have a ribbing section, a moss stitch section, and then this really fun like interlinked chain cable down the middle, and then ribbing at the bottom. Very fun and fast. With the color changes, you're going to get like really long, slow fade. And that one is 3 skeins. And it's free. All right. Then we have one more color, couple more projects, and then we'll probably pop off of here because I've got a lot of shipping to do for you guys from the weekend. So we have color 603, Sagamore Beach. This one, let me try from this side.
Sneaky.
Lemon yellow, spring green, and then this bright, rich, like neon orange. It's like almost highlighter orange. So orange, green, and yellow on that one. Bright and cheerful. This is very summer, like sorbet ice cream kind of vibes.
I'm thinking sitting on a hill in the meadow under a tree at sunset
With a book.
knitting. Crazy person.
I don't know.
You read the book after dark. Then
Threw
you
that
can.
out there. You can't read in the dark.
On your phone you can.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. That's fair. Okay, a couple more projects. The squishy soft cowl, which is just a like spiral rib. So this is one of those patterns where you just don't put in a beginning of round marker and you keep going till you're almost out of yarn and bind off. Like the end. This one skein for any of the 3 sizes, and it is a free pattern. And then last but not least, this really cute sweater, Flora Luft. It's got the cutest little like tuck stitch detail in the yoke. The only thing I would do different is I think I would pick up and add a button band on it because I'm not really a fan of the button loops because they end up looking like your sweater is too small for you.
Yeah, Boses.
And I'm not a fan of the gappy look. And this one is 2 to 5 skeins for a 36 to a 65.
Nice.
Because it's on size 11 and 13 needles. So fast.
You gotta love big yarn.
Right?
Big needles.
All right, you guys. That is all of the colors of the beautiful Nimbus Paints. And lots of projects that you can do out of it. Oh yeah, Maria said key lime vibes also.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Key lime with a slice of orange on top. All right, you guys. So that is that. I'll talk about what we're wearing and then go work on your orders. So I'm wearing a crochet shawl that's 3 colors of fingering weight yarn called Hotel of Bees. It has all these different stitch patterns. There's honeycombs. There's little, like, she called these wings. There's like mesh honeycombs. You can kind of see it's still almost that honeycomb shape. And then, oh, here's one. There's little bobble bees. Like there's their little wings and then their body. And they're like kind of a cute picot, almost bind off edging. It's actually just crochet chains. That's it. And then last but not least, what is Shujin wearing?
Somebody asked what my nickname was the other day. I had to tell them Shujin.
Shujin?
Yeah, it was funny.
I'm like, Shujin, Link Ninja,
Yarn
Sprinkler,
Fiber Enabler. This one is Sable, which, believe it or not, is worsted weight. Coming off of my needles. That's craziness, right?
Not really.
This one is holographic shimmer.
One skein, right?
Yeah, super easy little bandana. Starts on this side, goes that way. And you get done, you bind off, and you little tiny seam.
Seam a whole 2 inches.
Super easy.
Torture. Oh yeah, Glenna said yarn pusher.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we're throwing out all of your nicknames.
Yeah.
In one fell swoop.
Oh my goodness.
I'd like to say I did that on purpose.
Okay, we'll go with that.
But well apparently done. I just have a lisp now.
Well done.
I've said Shujin too much. I'm stuck now. All right, you guys. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have an amazing day.